So, kung okay na, wala pa rin daw. Eh, naka
Sabi ng radio, hindi nila na-receive.
Ay, ano po, gusto ko lang po makita yung content po ng invitation niya sa akin.
talaga ako. In 2021, the Department of Education recognized okay lang.
Wala bang palo?
Okay lang, sige, okay lang. Yung mata ko ba tinitignan niyo? Bago na naman yung pwesto ko. Kung kailan pa magsisimula na tsaka binabago yung pwesto ko. Sana ginawa niyo yan kanina. O arte, o artist. Arte ka pa? Ayusin mo yung ginagawa mo, may trabaho ka doon. Ma'am Emo. Sumbong kita.
One of her most notable initiative is the provision of learning tablets. Off ulit. Ha? I-off daw eh. Wag na? Okay. Mute na lang nila. Ha? Okay. May nagpa-practice ako. Okay. The Department of Education recognized 130 strong external partners to learners and teachers, majority of which have developed and offered DepEd Partnership Project for Education, which are aligned with the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan or BELC PLE, including their support for Brigada Eskwela implementation.
Umabot sa mahigit 21 bilyong piso ang kabuang halagang natanggap na donasyon at naiulat ng mga paaralang publiko sa buong bansa noong 2020. Batay ito sa DepEd Partnership Database System. Mahigit 7 bilyong piso nito ang mula sa Brigada Eskwela. Patunay lamang na malaki ang naitutulong ng stakeholders sa DepEd sa pagtiyak nito na may pagpatuloy ang paghatid ng kalidad na edukasyon sa kabila ng mga hamon dala ng pandemya.
To the Department of Education Management Committee, headed by the Honorable Leonor Magtoles Briones, together with the Undersecretaries, Assistant Secretaries, Bureau and Regional Directors, local unit leaders, stakeholders, school heads, teachers, parents, and learners.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Department of Education's External Partnership Service Stakeholders Forum. February 11, 2022, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. We are live at the Cabanang Hias Auditorium here at the Mandaluyong City Hall Complex. We are streaming live via DepEd Philippines official Facebook page and other DepEd social media channels.
To start with, join us in the singing of the Philippine National Anthem to be followed by a prayer, the NCR hymn, and Marcha ng Mandaluyong.
Pause na. Ano na, i-splice videos naman gagawin natin.
Mukhang okay na ba? Pala.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Bayang mahal nating lahat, tampok ng NCR. Pusod nitong ating bansa, dulot kaunlaran. Taas noong iwagayway ang bandilang NCR. Karunungan at katarungan sa bansa'y itanghal. Mga lungsod ng NCR sa puso ko'y dangan. Ang adhika isulong ka, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. Mga lungsod ng NCR sa puso ko'y dangal. Ang adhika isulong ka, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan.
iba't ibang larangan, dulot karangalan. Sa Mandaluyong aming bayan, ang iyong makulay ng kasaysayan, dangal at kagitingan. Kaunlaran sana'y manatili, sa tuwin ay aming mithi. O Mandaluyong, ang iyong tagumpay, luwalhati sa buhay. Para sa'yo, Mandaluyong, lahat kami tulong-tulong. Kagiting at kapurihan, aming mamamayan, iba't ibang larangan, dulot karangalan. Sa Mandaluyong aming bayan, ang iyong makulay na kasaysayan, dangal at kagitingan. Kaunlaran sana'y manatili, sa tuwin ay aming mithi. O Mandaluyong, ang iyong tagumpay, luwalhati sa buhay. Para sa'yo, Mandaluyong, lahat kami tulong-tulong.
Maraming salamat po. Kumustahin muna natin ang ating live viewers sa ating DepEd Philippines official Facebook page and other social media channels. Sinasamahan tayo ngayon ng mahigit 2,000 live viewers at patuloy lamang pong i-share ang ating link ngayong hapon upang mas marami tayong magdiwang virtually ng tagumpay ng bayanihan. Mag-react, i-comment ang inyong pangalan at kung saan kayo naroroon ngayon. Maaari rin niyong i-shout out ang inyong school partners na kasama ninyo sa pagpapatupad ng makabuluhang mga programa bilang sign of appreciation sa kanila. A leader like her provides overall management and technical assistance for the efficient operations and effective implementation of policies and education programs at the school's division level. They oversee factors that can contribute to the success and to ensure that the objectives of Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, or BELCP, in the division level are carried out. To deliver her welcome remarks, the indefatigable Schools Division Superintendent of DepEd Mandaluyong City, Dr. Romela M. Cruz, CESO 6.
Sa pagharap sa hamon na dala ng pandemya, dito sa Mandaluyong, itinaguyod namin, batang mandunong, walang maiiwan, kabahagi ng bilang. Honorable Leonor Magtuales Briones, Undersecretaries, Assistant Secretaries, Directors and Assistant Directors, fellow Schools Division Superintendents, Learning Advocates, Stakeholders, Local Government Unit Leaders, headed by our dearest City Mayor, Carmelita A. Abalos, and Congressman Neptali M. Gonzales II, parents and learners, good afternoon. Today's gathering is a good venue to showcase DepEd and its partners and stakeholders' efforts to ensure continuous learning and success of the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, or BELCP. It is our pride and privilege that we have been chosen to host this momentous event to showcase how DepEd Mandaluyong address the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. Isang malaking karangalan po na kami mag-host ng National Stakeholders Forum. Sa kabila ng pandemya, nasisiguro ko na patuloy na pinasisigla ng DepEd Mandaluyong City ang paghahatid ng kaalaman at pagpapanday ng karunungan sa bawat mag-aaral sa new normal. Tunay na mapalad ang sektor ng edukasyon sa lungsod ng Mandaluyong. Bukod sa gabay ng pambansang pamunuan ng kagawaran ng edukasyon, siniguro ng aming local leaders na kasama namin sila para tiyakin na maaabot ang lahat ng mga mag-aaral sa lungsod, higit lalo ang mga nasa pampublikong paaralan. Sa pagsabak sa new normal at sa suporta ng City Council, pinangunahan ng aming City Mayor, Mayor Carmelita A. Abalos, ang pagkakaloob ng learning kits at learning tablets sa aming mga mag-aaral sa lahat ng pampublikong paaralan ng lungsod. Naglaan din ng pondo ang aming LGU para sa allowance ng mga mag-aaral sa senior high school bilang tulong sa kanilang work immersion. Siniguro rin nila ang kahandaan ng aming mga guro sa blended learning modality sa pamamagitan ng pagbibigay ng gadgets at iba't ibang online platforms na ginagamit sa pagtuturo. DepEd Mandaluyong City advocates inclusivity sa tulong ng aming Congressman Neptali M. Gonzales II, kasalukuyang itinatayo ang standalone ALS building para sa mga mag-aaral sa ilalim ng alternative learning system. Tiniyak din ng kanyang tanggapan na magkakaroon ng sapat na pondo ang dibisyon at mga paaralan sa lungsod sa pamamagitan ng additional MOOE na natatanggap ng mga paaralan upang tustusan ang pangangailangan para makabili ng mga gamit o para sa repair and renovation ng mga pasilidad. Bawat sangay, bawat paaralan, sigurado ako na may kanya-kanyang kwento ng tagumpay, ng pagkakaisa at pagtutulungan. Para sa bata, para sa bayan. Ito po ang kwento ng DepEd Mandaluyong City upang isulong, batang mandunong, walang maiiwan, kabahagi ng bilang, sulong edukalidad. Hayaan ninyo kaming iparamdam ang init ng aming pagtanggap sa inyo sa pamamagitan ng isang music video. Happy watching! Salamat po! Okay.
This is the Tiger City.
Sa'yo, mahal namin, lungsod, ibig ng puso, ihayag na buong lugar, bayani ka ng lahing Pilipino. Gusto ng pagbabagong nagaganap, pagulat sa lungsod na dilaga. Pagkakaisang tunay, di ka lalangkat, pangalan mong taglay. Tayo na, mag-isa na, sama-sama, kapit-bisig,
program for the arts din yan.
Mandaluyong, angat ka sa iba. Tayo na, mag-isa na. Sama-sama, kapit-bisig, tulong-tulong, isusulong, pinagparang lungsod ng Mandaluyong. Sama-sama, kapit-bisig, tulong-tulong, isusulong, pinagparang lungsod ng Mandaluyong. Pinagparang lungsod ng Mandaluyong. Pinagparang lungsod ng Mandaluyong.
This is Maria Corazon Abalos. Tuloy po kayo sa loob ng Mandaluyong.
Welcome to the heart of Metro Manila and the Tiger City of the Philippines, Mandaluyong City. This is the 2021 National Stakeholders Forum. Thank you very much, Dr. Romela M. Cruz, Schools Division Superintendent, DepEd Mandaluyong City. Napanood niyo po ang video na inihanda ng mataas na paralang Natalie A. Gonzalez sa pamamagitan po ng mga select students ng Special Program for the Arts under the leadership of Mr. Henry A. Sabido. He is accountable in ensuring access to, promote equity in, and continuously improve the quality of basic education in the region and schools divisions under his care by leading in policy and direction setting, standard setting, and enforcement, which is consistent with the national educational policies, plans, and standards. He promotes partnership building and networking with stakeholders of education, as well as effectively and efficiently managing the financial, human, and physical resources of the region. To give us an inspiring message, the Regional Director, DepEd National Capital Region, and the Officer in Charge, Office of the Undersecretary of Human Resource and Organizational Development, Undersecretary Wilfredo E. Cabral.
Hello, good afternoon. I am Yusek Wilfredo E. Cabral. Thank you so much. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Thank you, DepEd Mandaluyong.
Wilfredo E. Cabral. DepEd Mandaluyong community is blessed with passionate and generous leaders. They work together to ensure that education in the city will continue. In support to Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones' stand, education must continue. His office is very much involved when it comes to education. He believes that it is the key for each family's dreams and aspirations. His commitment to the education sector in the city is very evident. He initiated the construction and renovation project of school buildings and provided additional funds for SDO and school operations. As advocate of inclusive education, as a matter of fact, he spearheaded the construction of the standalone Alternative Learning System Center. Join me in welcoming the representative of the Lone District of Mandaluyong City, Congressman Natalie M. Gonzalez II.
Sa ngalan po ng nakatanging distrito ng lungsod ng Mandaluyong, isang magandang umaga po ang pagbati ko sa inyong lahat. Una po sa lahat ay hayaan yung batiin ko ang mga tanging mga panauhin sa National Stakeholders Forum na ito ng DepEd. Pinamumunahan po tayo ng ating kalihim, Secretary Leonor Briones, ang ating pong Mayora, Menchi Abalos, si Yusek Tony Umaling, si Yusek Malaluan, Yusek San Antonio, ang aming po sariling Division School Superintendent, si Romela Cruz, si NCR Director Wilfredo Cabral, Project Development Officer Rolly Soriano. Tanggapin rin po ninyo ang aking taus-pusong pasasalamat sa karangalang ibinigay niyo sa Division of City Schools ng Mandaluyong para maging host ng mahalagang pagpupulong na ito. Patunay po ito na ang aming division ay patuloy na nagbibigay ng mahusay na antas ng paglilingkod hindi lamang sa aming mga kabataan, kundi pati na rin sa buong pamilya ng Department of Education. Ang COVID-19 pandemic po ay di birong nagdulot ng di matatawarang epekto at mga hindi inaasahang suliranin sa ating bansa. Lalo na sa ating ekonomiya at educational system, partikular sa coping mechanism ng mga estudyante, mga magulang at mga guro. Halimbawa na lamang po, ako po ay personal na nakawitness ng mga appeal ng maraming mga magulang dito sa Mandaluyong para sa agarang suporta pagdating sa mga gamit, equipment, or teknolohiya na gagamitin sa online learning ng kanilang mga anak, lalo noong bago magbukas ang school year noong October 2021. Bilang kinatawan ng Mandaluyong, ang aking opisina po ay nakipag-ugnayan sa ating local government sa pangunguna ng ating Mayora Menchi Abalos, iba't ibang mga government agencies tulad ng DSWD at maging ang Division of City Schools, at agaran ding nakipag-adjust tayo para makapaglaan ng mga proyekto at assistance para matustusan ang mga nangangailangan. Ang aking opisina po ay naging open ang komunikasyon sa pamamagitan ng Facebook at talaga namang naramdaman ko ang kanilang pagnanais na maipagpatuloy ang pag-aaral ng kanilang mga anak sa kapila ng pandemya. Fast forward po natin sa panahon ngayon kung saan mas pinaiigting natin ang vaccine rollout sa iba't ibang panig ng bansa, lalo na dito sa Metro Manila, na ang positivity rate na po ay bumababa, kung saan ang Metro Manila ay may lowest rate na ng 1.1 base sa report ng CNN Philippines as of December 6, 2021. Sa ganitong magandang indikasyon ng ating gobyerno, ay unti-unti nang binubuksan ang mga limited face-to-face classes ng mga piling lugar sa Metro Manila. Pero nananatili pa rin ang ating pagpapatupad ng mga kailangang health protocols. Hindi naman kasi nangangahulugan na kahit bumaba na ang alert level natin ay wala na ang banta ng muling pagbugso ng COVID infections. Kinakailangan pa rin na tayo at particularly ang DepEd ay maging proactive sa kaniyang pagpapatupad ng face-to-face mode para mapangalagaan ang kalusugan at kaligtasan ng mga mag-aaral, teaching at non-teaching personnel. Sa forum na ito ay napapanahon dahil sa pamamagitan nito ay mababalangkas sa lalong mas konkretong programa ng Basic Education Learning Community Plan. Ito rin ang angkop na larangan upang tayo ay makapag-isip at makagawa pa ng mga strategies para sa digital transformation, literacy, learning modalities at health and wellness ng mga school personnel, students at mga parents. Sa bahagi naman ng inyong lingkod, patuloy ang aking pakikipag-ugnay sa DepEd para sa mga pangangailangan natin sa classrooms, learning equipment and materials, Makakasiguro kayo sa aking paglilingkod at pagkalinga at patuloy na suporta sa Department of Education at Schools Divisions Office ng Mandaluyong upang maisakatuparan ang mga programang ilalatag sa forum na ito. Muli, marami pong salamat, mag-ingat po tayong lahat at magandang umaga.
Thank you so much. Ang mabuting bunga mula sa mabuting binhi. Congressman Naphtali Gonzales II. Local governments plays a key role in public education. Along with the national government, LGUs provide primary funding for public schools while serving as a channel between the local communities and the Department of Education. Public schools and schools division of Mandaluyong City are privileged that we have local leaders who have shared ideals and dreams for the continuous improvement in the teaching, learning, delivery, especially in this time of pandemic. One of our most notable initiatives is the provision of learning tablets for more than 40,000 learners and for more than 2,000 laptops to teachers in the city. To greet us all, may I give you the Honorable City Mayor Carmelita A. Abalos for her message.
Nakikisa po ako at nagagalak na maging bahagi ng National Stakeholders Forum sa pamamahala ng School Divisions Office of Mandaluyong sa pangunguna ni Dr. Romela Cruz, kabilang ang mga nakikilahok mula sa iba't ibang lungsod at ating mga kaalyansa mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon. Napapanahon ang magiging talakayan at konsultahan sa forum na ito na magbibigay ng diin at usapin ng Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan. Kasama na rin ang unti-unting pagbubukas at implementasyon ng limited face-to-face learning modalities sa bansa. The entire global community was not spared in the fangs of the COVID-19 pandemic, and this has immensely challenged the situation of our educational system in the country. At the onset of this crisis, the Department of Education has released DepEd Order Number 12 Series of 2020 that seeks the initial adoption of Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan for school year 2020-2021 in light of the COVID-19 public health emergency. Fast forward 2021, allow us to congratulate the men and women of the Department of Education along with the various divisions of city schools in various regions from the ranks of teaching and non-teaching personnel in the institutionalization of commitment and innovative drive in the time of unprecedented crisis. This learning continuity plan is an essential refuge of all our students amidst disasters and pandemics, thereby discounting the obstacle created by the unfortunate event through innovative means of teaching and learning. To date, we are on the verge of ensuring safety and readiness of our chosen schools to implement the limited face-to-face learning modalities. Tiger City has Amado T. Reyes and Renato Lopez Elementary School as our pilot schools on this regard. The City of Mandaluyong always put premiums to education and all its costs just to achieve quality and efficient results. Our immediate response to provide digital gadgets and laptops to our learners and teachers is one significant step in support to our BELCP in the city. This indeed parallel to educational continuity plans that provide the framework within which teaching and learning will continue without any hitches in the event of prolonged closure. Three main life concepts are significantly evident during our pandemic journey: connectivity, reflection, and distance education are interrelated mantra that highlight our hunger for learning and survival. Regardless of whether our children are learning in school or are learning at a distance, their education is critical to their success and to our service to each and every responsible young Mandaluyong. Good luck and level up, ladies and gentlemen, as we vie to live side by side with the virus, but this time, we know how to deal with the faceless monster while we continue to provide the best education to our children. Mayor Menchie Abalos po of Mandaluyong City, nagpapaalala na huwag magpabaya at laging manampalataya.
Kahit itapat nyo pa yan sa akin, kaya.
Hey, no unnecessary comments, sir. O, naman.
Thank you so much, Mayor Carmelita A. Abalos. Truly, gawa, hindi salita. She stood firm that education must continue. Let us listen as she delivers her keynote speech in today's Stakeholders Forum. And to introduce our distinguished keynote speaker, let us watch this short audiovisual presentation. Ano yung problema?
Leonor Magtolis Briones, a passionate educator, an adventurous writer, a gender advocate, a faithful servant of God, a trusted public servant, and a loving mother. She had her education at Silliman University in 1958, obtaining a bachelor's degree in business administration, majoring in accounting, and obtained magna cum laude at the early age of 17. She obtained her master's degree in public administration from the University of the Philippines and postgraduate diploma in development administration from Leeds University in England. She was also conferred Doctor of Public Administration honoris causa by the Central Philippine University in 2014. Liling has also been an achiever, as she was awarded with distinction from Leeds University, England, and obtained certificates in Policy in Public Enterprise from Harvard Institute for International Development, Harvard University, and Innovations in Governance from the John F. Kennedy School of Government, Harvard University, Massachusetts. Later on, she ventured into public service as Secretary to the Commission on Audit and served as the National Treasurer of the Philippines. She also accepted the UP Presidency nomination in 2010 that was initiated by the National College of Public Administration and Governance students and was supported by more than 1,000 people coming from the faculty and alumni through signature campaigns. She also pursued her life's advocacies, including fighting for social justice. As an established leader, she headed the Freedom from Debt Coalition. Briones was also a gender advocate who raised the level of dignified and responsible.
Hello, I am Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones. According to Harvard Family Research Project 2010, partnerships can serve to strengthen, support, and even transform individual partners, resulting in improved program quality, more efficient use, blah, 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 blah. Ay, kasi naantot mo pala yun. Binasa ko lang, kunwari ako si Secretary. Okay? Thank you so much. I am Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.
According to Harvard Family Research Project 2010, partnerships can serve to strengthen, support, and even transform individual partners, resulting in improved program quality, more efficient use of resources, and better alignment of goals and curricula. In the Department of Education, partnerships pave the way for industry-linked training and genuine employment options for learners, additional training resources for teachers, and a pool of well-trained workers for industry. Furthermore, DepEd's partnerships to private institutions, organizations, local government units, stakeholders, and among others, strengthen the implementation of various blended learning modalities and support initiatives for schools, teachers, and learners. To give us the DepEd partnership framework, parang wala akong thank you kay kay Secretary. Hindi po, meron ako script doon hindi na na-play. Furthermore ulit, according ulit. Furthermore, DepEd's partnerships to private institutions, organizations, local government units, stakeholders, and among others, strengthen the implementation of various blended learning modalities and support initiatives for schools, teachers, and learners. To give us the DepEd partnership framework in support to DELCP amidst COVID-19 situation, the very able Undersecretary for Legislative Affairs, External Partnerships, and Project Management Service, Undersecretary Tonicito MC Umali, Esquire.
Good morning. Thank you. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you so much, Undersecretary for Legislative Affairs, External Partnerships, and Project Management Service, Tonicito MC Umali, Esquire. The Department of Education renews its focus on making decisive gains in upgrading quality education, the strengthening of the professional training and development of its 800,000 teachers. Moreover, the shift to remote or distance learning modalities through self-learning modules and online classes, coupled with the challenges, restrictions, and limitations brought by the pandemic, the department is committed to catch up with this sudden digital transformation. To discuss DepEd Catch-up Plan and NAIAP transformation is the dynamic Undersecretary and Chief of Staff, Undersecretary Nepomuceno A. Malaluan.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Yusek Nepomuceno A. Malaluan, and this is the DepEd Catch-up Plan and NAIAP transformation. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat at ingat po kayo sa COVID.
Thank you very much, Yusek Nepo Malaluan. At this juncture, allow us to show you an audiovisual presentation prepared by the Mataas na Paaralang Neptali A. Gonzales, the Special Program for the Arts Implementer in the Mandaluyong City, Galing ng Mandaluyong.
Punong-puno ng buhay, lungsod na makulay, Tiger City kung tawagin ang galing ng Manda. Ganda ng Manda, ganda ng Manda. Tuloy-tuloy ang pagsulong, galing ng Mandaluyong. Halina kayo, sama-sama tayo sa payapa at ganda ng Mandaluyong. Halina kayo, sama-sama tayo sa tuloy-tuloy na pag-ulan ng Mandaluyong.
Mandaluyong got 12,975, which means they are new Guinness World.
Double whammy to. May United Nations Award na kami at ngayon may Guinness Book of World Record pa naman sa healthy lifestyle.
Mandaluyong, mabuhay kayo at maraming salamat.
Yung salita, yung naglinis. Ha? Sige.
You have just watched the audiovisual presentation by Mataas na Paralang Neptali A. Gonzalez under the leadership of the principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, and supervised by the Education Program Supervisor for MAPE, Mr. Leopoldo A. Miranda. We would like also to acknowledge the contributions of Mrs. Eileen Derilo Rabasto of Addition Hills Integrated School Animation, Ms. Joanna Rabadon, and Mr. Edwin Castillo, and Mr. Arnold Cabaluna with the concept of Ms. Raquel Castillo. The presentation is in celebration of the 77th Liberation Day and 28th cityhood anniversary of Mandaluyong City.
At this juncture, one of the highlights of the Stakeholders Forum is the partners' reaction, to be facilitated by Ms. Ana Divina Ruiz from the Office of the Undersecretary for Legislative Affairs, External Partnership, and Project Management Service.
Thank you, Sir Christian and Sir Anthony. Based on today's discussion about DepEd Partnerships Database System, the Partnership Assistance Portal, and partnership engagement in relation to DepEd's catch-up plan and NAIAP transformation, it is time to hear our DepEd partners' reaction to these latest updates and developments. We will start with the Brigada Pagbasa Program Director and Educational Technical Program Manager of Operations of World Vision, Mr. Jomel P. Hetonso.
Hello, I am Mr. Jamel something.
Thank you, Sir Jet. Ms. Zeni, I believe we have another partner who will give their reaction. Hindi pa daw open si Ms. Zeni po. Okay. So that's Ms. Shay. And then yes, Ms. Zeni. Blah, blah. Ako po ulit. Next up, we will hear from City Savings Bank, Reputation Head Manager, Ms. Paula V. Ruelan.
Hi, I'm Miss Paula. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Paula. Ms. Zeni, you have our last partner to share their reaction. That's for LCF. LCF po yun. Yes, Ms. Zeni, our appreciation to all our DepEd partners for helping us address education needs. At this juncture, we will open the floor for questions. As part of our panelists to answer your questions, we have Undersecretary Tunicito MC Umali Esquire and Undersecretary and Chief of Staff Nepomuceno A. Malaluan. And our external partnerships, Ms. Zeni. So Ms. Zeni will introduce EPF Director Eda Carag and Sir Rolly. And then we will proceed to asking questions. Okay, Ms. Zeni, for sure they still have a lot of questions, but in the interest of time, we
Ma'am
will
Dines?
be cutting. Yes,
Sorry, papasok pala si Yusek. Dito pala siya mag-open forum.
pwede naman.
Oo, dito. So papasok si Sir Leo, papasok si Yusek Umali sa open forum ulit. Diyan siya. Hindi, ay.
Kaso baka
Sige.
masyado kang malapit.
So, i-rehearse natin.
Kailangan kong mamute.
Dapat pala, kapag nagpa-partner forum si ma'am, pag si ma'am na yung nagsasalita, pinapasok na ni Sir Leo ang table dito sa gitna, uupo si Yusek Umali doon. Kailangan may katulong ka.
Wala, dun daw talaga yung si Ma'am Dines.
Oo. Oo. Diyan lang siya.
Kaya iniisip na nila, sinasuggest nila, baka pwede siya doon.
Pwede naman.
Head na yun yung background niya. Dito siya sa baba. Tapos medyo ganun yung kuha ng from her laptop.
Sige. Pwede naman. Sige. Ano ko. Itatry namin mamaya. Gitna. Mag-isa lang si sir. Kailangan ba nakatayo? Sino? Okay. O, sige po. O, sige. Okay. Ma'am Dines, wait lang po
Sure, no problem.
Okay. Rehearse lang natin yung table.
Wag mo na ako.
Problema ako sa camera. We will do that quietly later. Thank you, sir. Sino? Okay. Ma'am, Sir John Lord, Yusek Umali. And then Director. Walang mask yung taga-assist. Sir, upo, sir. Ang lapel nila, hindi na ikakabit, abot-abot na lang. Kaya mo i-mixer? So hindi tayo problema. Okay, go. Pakiabot. Ma'am Dines.
Po.
Sample tayo ng question and answer.
May question na ba tayo? Our first question is from...
Ako din, gusto ko din ng kape.
Ako din. Okay, may we ask Yusek Tony to answer that question?
Dines. Ma'am Tere, nandiyan ka ba? Okay po.
Yes po, Sir JD.
Ma'am,
Punta na po
kunwari
ako.
magtatanong ka lang ha. Hindi, okay ka lang ma'am, kahit dyan ka na lang, magtanong ka na lang ha. Ma'am Dines, ang tatanungin natin si Ma'am Gamboa. Okay. Alright. Ready tayo?
Sir JD, magtatanong na ako.
Sir JD. Sir JD. Baka may pwedeng... O kaya kahit phone siguro. Kahit phone na lang. Na may Zoom. Sige po.
Laptop? O di may dali mo laptop, gano'n?
Sige. Same dito. Earphone.
On.
Earbuds. Earbuds. Buds. Try natin.
Di ba ang ano, si Yusek dito kasi sa kanan siya. Di ba?
Opo.
Pwede. Pwede.
May buds ako. Pwedeng yun, dalawa, magkahiwalay.
Ano lang, baka sensitive si Yusek.
Ayun lang.
Laptop na lang. Hindi na siguro. Si Yusek.
Apo. Sabihan ko.
Laptop na lang.
Baka daw sensitive si Yusek pag buds.
I have one na hindi pa nagagamit. I'm not sure if it will work.
Try natin phone. Ay, dito. Hindi ba mamumute to from... Ah. Baka daw. Oo.
Bili tayo ng bang. Bye-bye ha. Eh, baka naman meron si Yusek. Baka meron si Yusek.
Ate.
Hindi naman po siya masaya.
B. Maliliit.
Maliliit. Sige, tingnan natin yung ano itong...
Di ba pwede mong ganon?
Social, hindi pa raw
Di kaya?
ang ano kasi, Dok, makahalata po kayo na
Nagbabasa.
Sige, tingnan po natin ha.
May link ka.
Ayan, Dok.
Yan, okay yan. Yes, okay yan. Yan, okay.
Dito siguro si Dok. Dito sa may ano, Dok.
Yung bang ano? Yung bang lamesa? Baka pwedeng dyan na rin yung lamesa. Ay, hindi. All the time dyan sila nakaupo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Patry po yung sa akin, hindi ko pa yung nagamit.
Medyo. Yan ang maliit.
Tag-isa na lang sila. Ano na lang mamaya?
There.
Pwede po.
Yes. Yeah. Yay. Yes.
Mas may lapel. Right? Hindi na. Ay, hindi na tayo maglalapel. For them. Mag-zoom sila.
Yung pangalan, no?
Yung microphone nila will be
Lita mo nga kunti yan.
AirPods. Wala nang lapel. Wala
Yeah.
po tayong lapel. Let's try na.
Hindi
Sige.
ba pwedeng sounds lang yun?
Ayan. Kompleto.
Ah.
Para at least isa na lang.
Yes.
Ito, Dok. Matiin natin.
Okay.
Sir.
Liitan mo ng kunti.
Sir Junrey, ikaw yung nandiyan. Ikaw na rin ang magbibigay ng habang pinapasok namin yung lapel.
Okay.
Solve. Solve. Kay solve people.
Okay na.
Practice yan.
Yes, Dok. Pwede na po.
Yes. Okay. Tama din na. Dito ako kay ano.
So, hindi na kailangan.
Ano nangyari? Ano na?
Yung AirPods na
Ay,
lang,
AirPods.
na hindi pa gamit.
Oh, sige. Tatanggalin na ba to?
Apo.
Oh. B, tanggalin mo.
Okay, so ang mangyayari dito, ang audio ni director at ni Yusek dyan. Pero ang off camera yan. Off camera. Ang camera ko dito. Ay, ito. Sorry. Go. Ayan, sige. Bigyan mo na silang headset. Sir John Lord. Sir John Lord. Oh, sige. Go. Ang camera sa inyo off mic. Sa kanila off cam. Pero on ang microphone nila. Okay? On mic. Off cam dyan. Naririnig ako, sir? Ma'am, naririnig po ako? Alright, Ma'am Dines, question tayo for Director and Yusek.
Alright, we have a question here from Miss Gamboa.
Ma'am, wait lang po, ma'am. Tapos na po. Sandali lang po. Game. Questions po for
Live ba
ma'am?
yun?
Yes.
Yes, we have a question here from Miss Gamboa. Yes, Miss Gamboa, go ahead.
Asan na ba yung cellphone ko? Ano?
Sa Viber.
Ma'am Gamboa. Wag na, never mind. O sige po,
Alright,
kunyari ako
may
po
we
yung
request
magtatanong.
Director
Oo.
Edel to answer
Opo.
the question.
On mic dapat yan.
Narinig ba ako?
Ayan na.
Yeah, can I hear? Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Miss Gamboa. Naririnig ako. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Good afternoon, Miss Gamboa. Is that kaya? Okay lang ganon? Hindi na naririnig.
Ito na.
Okay, yeah. Okay. 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 Hindi ganun talagang boses ko eh.
Okay lang po, ma'am. Sige po. Kunyari po may sinagot po kayong tanong.
Okay. Sige. Okay na ba, Miss Gamboa?
Okay na po, ma'am. Salamat po.
Okay.
Thank you, Director Edel, for addressing the question of Ms. Gamboa. Now, our next question, maybe we can ask Sir Rolly to elaborate further.
Ano ba yung tanong? Pagsasagot ba ako dito ako?
And thank you, Sir Roy.
Yan. Okay. Sige. In support to what Director Edel have said, ay ito po ang mga kailangan po natin gawin at saka kailangan malaman. Maraming salamat po.
Sir Rolly, hindi ka po naririnig. Hindi naririnig, Sir Rolly.
Naririnig siya.
Hindi po ninyo naririnig.
Wala silang naririnig.
Ayan, okay na.
Yeah, I can hear.
Ayan na po. Meron na po.
Oo.
So,
Dots,
naririnig po ako,
mag-off ka ng
Director.
Bluetooth mo kumokonect sa'yo. Sa cellphone mo.
In addition to what Director Edel have said, ay kailangan po natin
Or forget it.
malaman yung ganito, ganyan. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Sir Rolly, for elaborating and supporting Director Edel's answer further. Are we still going to try?
Yusek
One more?
Umali.
Okay. Now we have another question for Yusek Tony Umali. Yes, maybe ask Yusek Tony to answer that question.
Parang ano siya, grumbled siya. Grumbled yung voice
Yeah.
nila, sir. Oo. Ha?
Nakasama. Ulitin mo.
Pero maayos yung kay director.
Hello?
Opo, maayos po yung audio
Ah,
niyo.
okay. Grabe kayo mga IT pala, ano?
After nito,
Adjust-
okay na.
Adjust na lang po ako mamaya kasi nakakat pala ako sa screen. So, ilalayo ko pa yung laptop ko later. Okay. Can I...
Nasend ko na po, ma'am. Ko alam. Grumbled. Oo. Ganun mo nga, sir. Grumbled yung kay sir. Hmm. Hmm.
Linaw na?
Ayan, malinaw siya. Bigla
Sound check.
siyang luminaw. Sige, oo, nawala. Parang ano, sir, mali yata yung lagay ng headset. Kaliwa ba yan? Sa kaliwa. Tama, right side? Left. Oo. Oo.
Sir, sir,
Oo.
pareho ba may mic? Check. Sound.
Hindi eh. May problema. Sir, check mo nga kung left or right.
Ilipat mo nga.
Right. Or right. Kay ma'am left. Left po.
Sound check, sound check.
Ayan, better. Kaya siguro hindi na ano yung sensor niya kanina. Ma'am, salita ka po, ma'am. Salita ka po. Pasok mo ng maayos. Hindi sila sasalita, hindi naririnig. Speaker is AirPods, mic is AirPods.
Sound check, sound.
Pwede po. Headset na lang. Tapos naka-off ang mic, naka-off ang camera pati microphone, maglalapel sila. Sige, ganoon na lang po. Kaya ko na yun mamaya. Sige. Alright na po.